Hi, I'm Abby and I'm on day 29 of 10K steps a day. I'm not really hungry this morning. Last night we had a big chicken fajita bowl meal, so I've already ate a little bit. I just had a little bit of cottage cheese and some blueberries. It is currently 9:30 a.m. and I'm about to go do my first outdoor walk of the day. As usual in the mornings, I do try to aim for 5,000 steps just so I can have at least half of what I need to get done in the day done and over with. Definitely a little chilly out today at 40 degrees, but nothing compared to what we had last week. I think we're gonna have the same kind of thing this weekend as well with the below freezing temperatures. Unfortunately for us though, it did not snow here, but we did get a bunch of rain last week. Ignore my very chapped lips. It has been so cold here, and apparently my lips are not used to that. Also, I think I've worn this before in a vlog, but I have to show it off because I got this in Mount Fuji, Japan, and I love this shirt. Yeah. Also, you can definitely tell that it's not as cold as it was last week because this is all I'm wearing. Last week, for some of the days, I had to have thermals under my clothes, so that was cold. It's almost officially a month since I started 10K steps, and I would give a lot of updates here. However, I gave many updates in my last vlog, and they still really all apply to this week as well. So I'm not gonna deep dive into anything. All I'm going to say is I'm feeling absolutely incredible, and I mean that. I feel great. So now that I got my 5K steps done for the morning, I'm gonna go inside and relax. To be honest, I don't really have any small business things to do right now. I've already packaged and sent off orders for my latest collection. I'm not working on my next collection until probably next week. So this weekend, there's gonna be a lot of relaxing, a lot of cross-stitching probably, which I think I'm about to go and do. This, my friends, is definitely going to be a shorter vlog. Normally with my vlogs, I just kind of take you through, you know, my real life, what I'm doing, and today I just really happen to be doing nothing. So obviously not as much footage will be made today. I do have plans though later. I would like to go out with my husband. Not quite sure what we're going to do yet though. Anyways, let's go inside and cross stitch for a little bit. Hobby talk is coming a little earlier in today's video. If you don't know, usually I have hobby talk at the end of my vlogs. I myself am a girl of many hobbies. I cannot live without my hobbies. They keep me sane. They keep me alive. So my latest hobby that I've gotten back into is cross stitch. That's actually kind of what my business revolves around. How it started was I was cross stitching back in the day, saw these cute little needle minders and was like, I can make them myself. Anyways, what I'm cross-stitching on is a baby sampler pattern for my friend who is having a baby soon. I really have not had time to work on it a lot. I thought I would have a lot more time this week and I just didn't. So since I know I don't really need to do anything today, I'm just going to relax and cross-stitch. This is where I'm currently at with it. I don't have any white cross-stitch thread yet, but once I do, I'll fill in those. This is some of the alphabet. This is like a random little, like that's a foot. That's gonna be a stroller. That's gonna be a flower. It's really looking so cute though. So while we are on the hobby talk, I wanted to talk about something pretty neat. I recently rekindled with a cousin of mine. It's actually pretty cool because this is someone who I didn't really expect to speak to again. You know, it was just something that happened with kids and we were kind of torn apart from that, right? I still have yet to re-meet her in person. We're going to be in the next coming weeks, actually, which I'm really, really excited for. She has got a little baby and she is also married and they don't live too far away from us. So it is so cool. When I tell you, we just absolutely hit it off when we got to talking again, and it really just did my heart good. First day we talked, we were just on the phone for hours, and I definitely feel like our husbands are gonna get along really well too, so I'm just all around excited. I don't know. But anyways, my cousin is actually like big time into roller skating, right? And she was like, I've always kind of wanted a roller skating buddy, and so I'm like, heck yeah, I'll take up anything. If you guys have watched my content enough, you know that I will try anything and everything. One thing about me is if I'm going to buy something, I'm going to try to buy the best of the best. I think I was just burned too much in the past, getting cheap things over and over again. When I buy something, I want them to be quality. I just want them to be good. And so especially with the skates, I wanted them to be comfortable. And anyway, she gave me a lot of recommendations because she is well versed with skating. And anyway, she gave me a ton of advice on what to buy, what to avoid, etc. So I placed my order and I got a bunch of stuff that she told me I needed. But yeah, next week I'll be practicing. I'm really excited to update you guys with how that is going. I have really high hopes though. I do, because when I was younger, I absolutely loved to skate. I only did it in like the skating rink when I was younger, but I used to go every weekend. And now, honestly, all that skating knowledge has just completely left me. I am so excited though. These are the things I have coming. I also have these jelly roll wheels. She said that those were good for like more outdoor skating. Like, it was kind of funny. She was like, oh, you might need this and this and this. And I'm like, I have no clue what any of this means, but I'll add it to cart. I trust that you know what you're talking about. More than that though, I am just so happy to have this relationship with her again. Another kind of cool thing is that she's married. So, you know, my husband has a friend, which I know they will get along perfectly. And, just all the couples dates and stuff. Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? I don't know. It is just so cool. And then she's just got her little baby. It is now 1:55 and I was not lying. It is a day to where I'm doing nothing. So what I actually ended up doing was going on live on YouTube for a couple of hours, which I have never done before. My nerves were crazy. However, we got to get ourselves out of our comfort zone sometimes. So I was like, today is as good of a day as any. And so we did it and it was fun. I had a good time. I don't think that's something I'll do all the time, but I definitely want to do it every once in a while. So anyways, now I am probably about to snack on something and then I'm going to go outside because I've still got just a little over 5,000 steps and I really want to get majority of this done right now because I'm pretty sure me and my husband are going to go out tonight. So for lunch, I'm just going to eat one of these yogurts. I really am still not all that hungry. I had a really big dinner last night. We had those chicken fajita bowls that I told you about, but it was a thick bowl of rice and chicken and other good stuff. So I really just have not been all that hungry today. And so we're gonna have a little yogurt. It's been a while since I've had any yogurt. It's thick. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of yogurt though. Second walk of the day. It is now 4:40 p.m. and I'm at 7,000 steps. My husband and I are going out now. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to go and do. I do know the first place we're going is our local book / kind of game store. And then I'm thinking that we're gonna go ahead and get some new shoes. He definitely needs some new work boots and I think I'm at the point to where I might need some new tennis shoes as well. I don't know, I'll look around and see. After we're done shopping, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to eat, but I do know we're going out to eat today. Okay, we just got out of Second Charles and this is what we got. My husband got this remote controller because his PS2 one has been like having issues, so.
Yeah, it's got really bad stick drift.
And then he got for PlayStation. PS1, he got the Army Men Sarge's Heroes.
If you got, when I was a kid, I remember I have like this is like one of my first memories is playing one of these Army Men games. So I just want to plug it in, see how it looks.
And then he got PS3. This is Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City. Or are you gonna open it?
I'm torn because
I think it's been open. I think they just resealed it.
I think they resealed it, but then
yeah.
What if they didn't?
And then for our Nintendo 64, he got the Hey You Pikachu game, primarily because this was the only game they had for.
Yeah, that I keep buying the wrong because I get confused sometimes with the cartridges. So I'll get super excited about I'll buy the wrong one, and
he made sure this time.
Yeah, I made sure it said it on the actual case. So, yeah, we'll see. I never played this game.
And then I got, in the thriller section, they had this one. It's called The Girl Before, which sounds pretty interesting. And then in the horror section, I got 2 books. So I got this one called Mirrorland. And this one is called 19 Claws and a Blackbird. And what's cool about this one is it's actually short stories from the same author that I read from who wrote Tender is the Flesh. So I'm really excited for this. I'm gonna start on this ASAP once I get done with my other book. And then I just could not resist because I saw they had a freaking coloring section and so many cute books. So of course I had to get some coloring books. But this one is Garden Corners, which is so cute. Let me show you a couple pages. It's like look at that. Adorable. The next one is just called a self-love girl therapy coloring book. Oh man. Very cute, very cute.
She just saw a crane flying over our car, by the way.
And finally, I saw this one last, and I was like, I gotta get it. This one is Cat Moment. It's a Meow Life coloring book. Let's see one in there. Adorable. How freaking cute.
Let me see that thing.
Look.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
This is all cat stuff. Adorable. So that's what we got, and now we are going to the shoe store.
That's better.
Yeah. So we just got out of the shoe store and I got yet another pair of Asics. I compared these to a pair of Brooks that I heard was really good for walking as well, and these just all around felt better, so I went with them. They're called the Gel Kayano 32 Tokyo. I wasn't the biggest fan of this color at first, but honestly it's kind of growing on me. There's the tag. I think they're pretty cool, but honestly, the best thing is just how good they feel. I can tell that I needed new shoes because the second I put these on, it was like a whole new world. And then my husband also got a pair of work boots. He always needs like waterproof work boots, definitely, because he works in water. So we ended up going to this barbecue restaurant around us that's called Jim and Nick's. I got this pulled pork salad. It is called their barbecue salad. It's a fresh mix of hand-cut lettuce, bacon, cheddar cheese, cucumbers, tomatoes, almonds, and our homemade croutons, topped with our smoked pulled pork. And for the sauce, I got the barbecue ranch, which I'm excited to try. The pulled pork is in here. Ooh, okay. Cool. Ooh, baby. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out. And get a little bit of everything. I thought there were almonds in here, but I don't see any. But I don't entirely hate that. Oh, no, I do see an almond. Okay. Mmm.
Jam and Nick's is actually, it's actually really good considering it's like a big brand. It's not like not everybody's got their favorite local place, but yeah, as far as like big old brands go, it's really consistently good barbecue.
Mm-hmm. I have never had one of their salads before, but man, that is delicious.
And if you know, you know. But these rolls, they're sweet, and my goodness, they are fire. They're so good. You can see a little better.
So yeah, I'm going to continue eating, and we are going to watch Shark Tank. Also, it is 7:42 p.m. and I'm at 7,900 steps. Alrighty, it is now time to go ahead and finish out my steps. It is 8 o'clock, and I don't like getting them done this late typically. Typically, I like to be done by like 6 p.m. This is just how it's been working out this last week. I have not been getting them done until later in the night. I'm already at 8,000, so I'm just going to do some laps around the house, and I'll be done before I know it. It is now 8:30 p.m. and I'm at 10,000 steps. So we have officially completed it today. I did want to say that after this vlog today, since I will officially be at that month mark soon, I'm going to only update on my 10K steps around 1 to 2 times per month. It just depends. I do have plans for the other 2 to 3 times a month to have other content uploaded. And I do still plan on having videos uploaded every Saturday, but I will let you know if that changes. We'll see how this goes. I do also want to go ahead and show you my health app. We just have one more day, friends, until we are up with the month January. That is so cool. And I have officially, if you can see, gotten over 300,000 steps for the month. That is amazing. And then I know that I've been almost doing above 5 miles per day for 29 days so far. So let's just go ahead and put 29 times 5. That is 145 miles. That's insane. I am so proud of myself for sticking with it this month, and I really hope that I can continue it throughout the year. I have a really, really good feeling about it though. I'm really enjoying this so much, so I'm really looking forward to the next months ahead. I think this is pretty much where I'm going to end the vlog today.
New boots.
Yeah, look at those new boots. I'm feeling pretty tired, wanting to relax some more today, so we're gonna go hop in bed, watch some more movies, and eventually go to bed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.